Oh, wow, that was nice. Okay. It's Phoenix Wright. It's one a little bit earlier than I usually am. So, we're going to try to finish up Phoenix Wright tonight. Dear God. What a freaking thing this has been. The last time we basically got the other one of the Sky Sisters, our client, Emma, into a little bit of trouble. Does that make me an asshole? Feel free to answer that. Does that make me an asshole? Oh, here we go. Sorry, Andrew. Don't worry about it. This was my problem, not yours. Not interrupting anything else. Yeah, a little bit. I guess I am. I'll come back later. Yeah. Detective, what is it? You got on your pal making the detective run around all. No, I'm talking about what you call me here. People like you. You get Lana's having you run errands again. Let me tell you, this is the last time. Here, she asked me to give you this. There was a break in today's trial. Oh, isn't that cute? It's got a little ducky in a detective's Sherlock Holmes cap and little pipe. Isn't that adorable? What? I'm supposed to take this seriously? I don't take it out. It takes the whole system seriously. You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Is that what it is, right? It seems so. Oh shit, at least tell you some evidence law, really. Oh, say if you're take him on this the devil guy from Powerpuff Girls. Him. Let me see if I can let me see something. Evidence law securely wrapped into boxes. The chief prosecutor's sentence. That's where you're wrong, detective. Huh? Haven't you figured it out yet? I'm still sitting in that hospital seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me. Mr. Edgeworth? The real trial today hasn't begun yet. What else is there left to do? Your credibility's been all but ruined. This, with this forged evidence you were unaware of. When Sky found out she unwittingly caused the man's death, and now you're telling me you want to do more? You've got to be killing me, pal. You're missing the point, detective. Lana didn't murder Detective Whitney. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there. What? Never going to expose yet, no matter what it takes. This case has to hurt so many people, it's hard to bring it to an end. Time to bring it to an end. Something along those lines. Courtroom number 9. That's not well, no. We're convened for the trial of Ms. Lana Scott. Inquiry Committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions. Thank you, you fuck. Thank you for the news, Lana. Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty much what you deserve, to be honest. No, this is where the prosecuting this part, this isn't easy to say. See, there's some concern that you struck a bargain. You think I may have that being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call for all four witnesses. But there is no precedent for that you're proposing. And undeniably, this is unusual, but a very effective one. It will prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses. I was right, what do you say? Unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well, the defense accepts that guy's proposal. Let's see what the defense may now call on the fourth next witness. Mr. Wright, you do realize this is your own last chance. You call the wrong witness. This trial is as good as over. Defense calls. I was finally coming to bring out the room wherever. We're gonna call this guy. No, fuck. Jesus Christ, I don't want to talk to him. Take that! Damon Gant. Defense calls Damon Gant to the stand. Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything? As the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it. As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor? True. All right, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand. And here he is, Witness, please state your name and occupation. What is this? Some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch. The name and occupation, sir. Worthy, are you sure you want to do this? Name and occupation. So, you want to play it hard, right? Who's Mr. Gant? Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police. It almost makes it sound like he's not the actual chief of police, but I'll let Chief Gant for requests to hear your testimony. Oh, righto. What's with the grim face? First, let's clear up this SL9 incident. Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor? Oh my god. Oh man. How not to win any support in a case 101 right there. Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already. There are still some things unaccounted for. Oh, like what? Like the role you played in all this. Son, either you're very brave or very foolish. Are you aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal? Weapons? Sure. Take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. Is that true? I'm afraid so. The police has the right to refuse to testify, or such an action carries with it certain risks. Don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be one big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you. Well, witness may now begin his testimony. Yes or no, incident. As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, he slipped up. A power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. Is that when Dark was arrested? He was lying on the floor unconscious. When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Dark bumped his head. Yeah, I love how you don't see Dark bumping his head, but you see the Marshal. I see, everything seems pretty clear cut. The police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I better hit him hard and fast. Okay, here we go. It's also got a shell on it for his Hold it! Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up. That's probably what made Dark and made him run away like that. Was the defendant Lana's guy also present in the room? I don't quite remember. At the very least, she wasn't there when Dark ran for it. Story short, we slipped up with the power outage. So TV went immediately after him, right? That's right, but Dark made it to the elevator first. So Neil and I split up. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say we got lucky. What's this about power outage? Oh, that! The elevator stopped all of a sudden. I got shocked. Probably not as shocked as Neil as when that knife went into his heart. Oh my fucking god. What a dick! It's not funny. Oh. No, but Jesus. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Tell us what you saw? It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together. Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor. Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were these two boys, Lana. Lana was cradling him on her arms. She must have already known that her sister had done. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. Hold it! How can you know that? Because of the victim's body. They had already been moved. So that means found the body in Lana's desk. That's right. You said that earlier. You've seen Lana really stabbed the prosecutor. Yes. Anyway, as you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. So you're saying that the forgery was already taking place by the time you arrived in your office? That's exactly what I'm saying. I can understand how Lana must have felt. But moving the body and hiding evidence are inexcusable no matter what the circumstances. Being at the witness won't get you any good, Mr. White. As the witness, I can let you jackass Juliet. If you're going to stare at anything, you should be better off staring at that court record. Were they? Always a sweet. Lana did admit to forging. That's such a weird ass picture. Anyway, not what I wanted. What if I brought out the blue badger? Oh yeah, I'll torture him by making him have to listen to that damn song. Sentence to death. Just continue to try and doesn't want to tell me. Give me any data. I'm glad that doesn't tell me jack shit. No, I wouldn't. No. I have to come up and try it. So it has to be something that's real. No, oh fuck, yeah, no. And I still hear this music. This is definitely one of those times that's like the thing is literally looking at me right in the face because it's on this. I hate doing this one. I'm gonna get this done. There's always, like, as soon as I get past one door, always something. I mean, this was found in his, yeah.
Objection!
Hmm? Nothing to do with the forgery. God, I hate doing that. I really want to get this whole thing done and over with. Explain yourself. Several pieces of evidence were found in the office. Take this jar, for example. That's the blue battery. Shut up. A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. Not only that, this evidence list I presented earlier, so it wouldn't matter. It's actually found inside your desk. It's found where? You see, Chief Camp. These articles of evidence uncovered in your office concrete proof that you also played a part in your illegal investigation. Chief Camp, what's the meaning of this? Oh, here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy. So you admit it then that you were involved in the forgery? You mean, or do you mean you? Me? Why would I have anything to do with that? Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence. Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do it too. Isn't that right, Walter? However, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation. Worthy, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured Dick will receive his due punishment. Yeah, everybody's real shocked about this. Why? Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further and will end up paying for to work. Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office and the relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene. My, kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together. Evidence and forgery. Let's see. What was it now? Jar, fragment, and a list. For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. Anyway, you can't prove when these pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after dark, it was convicted, they are worthless. There's no reason I could participate in the forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. That's right. Yes, Your Honor. When investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to... Man, I could tell you how many times I could have pointed out that you should have been more careful as a judge and do your job. You do understand what I'm saying. I am the chief of police, right? There will be consequences. Indeed, I believe I will press charges so you don't make the same mistake again. What a dick! My apologies, Chief. But would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know. Alright, G. You in return, though. I know. That place again, right? Today is, well, you know. Alright, G. Return, though. I know. And it's your personal life. Why are these guys telepathic? Evidence and forgery. Well, I know you could have planned them. I appreciate you stop making these ridiculous allegations. Yes, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that. What? I don't know back in my day I once broke into a coward mansion. That's right, what are you saying? God damn it, right? Anyway, you can't prove you didn't carry in the evidence, can you? If you have proof to the contrary, you're going to need it later. Later? What are you talking about? What else? I'm talking about when Raito's prints are found. Yes, if they're found inside my safe, they would prove his investigation was illegal. And if they send anyone as slimy as this guy. Anyway, you can't prove when these pieces of evidence were discovered. What do you mean by that? This is all purely hypothetical, of course, but I suppose I did place those items in my safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery. Objection! It's concealing evidence. Concealing evidence found at a crime scene is a forgery. I'm not through speaking yet, Raito. It all depends on when the evidence was discovered. If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. Are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered on the initial investigation? It was appear not. After all, that wasn't listed in the evidence list. Basically, he's an asshole. I'm not surprised by Twitch. Been doing that to me all day. So, it was doing it earlier. Yeah, this guy's an asshole. Pretty much. Like, his defense is so bad. It's like, it's not that he's putting out any, come on, Raito. Think about it. There's no real reason I participated in a forgery. Hold it! How can you look at me in the eye and say that? Because I'm innocent? Remember who it was that murdered me? I'm not sure I care for the word murder. What the hell term would you freaking want? When the end, the person responsible for the promotion was innocent. Thank you for saying it like that. When we haven't proven that one way or the other. Ass. Oh yeah, and the judge is incompetent. But, considering the other trials, what else is new there? Well, now do you see your raging crime scene couldn't help me out in any way. Really, Chief Kid? At the very least, there is one very large benefit you bring from all this. Who? Wasn't aware. What is this benefit? That would, of course, be the position you have, Chief of Police. The resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive. Oh, that's a good one. Huh? You really think I'm that incompetent? Considering how the rest of the police force is? Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. Where's resolution of SL9 merely sped up another bit. Is that true, Edgeworth? Yes. He was going to be made chief anyway. Be careful when pointing finger. That finger you might end up being the one pointed at. So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit perjury. You didn't do it for yourself. You did it for someone else. Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. There are only 3 people I look out for. Me, myself, and I. There, it's out in the open now. Udgy, would you mind if I change my testimony a little? By all means, please do. And here we go. I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me.
Hold it!
Nothing in it for you. Nothing in it for me. Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl and Lana's little sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you better think again. Alright, don't feel sorry for anything. You're tough on crime, you're tough on people, that's how I was raised. You seem to be relaxing enough on yourself. Oh, that's a good one, Worthy. There have been something yet for him. Maybe selfishness. This could have helped. He have helped someone else. You might not have helped anyone for their sake, but if it would benefit you, you might decide to assist someone. Mr. Wright, it appears you're actively determined to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend people a hand. Jesus Christ, Judge. You might decide to assist someone. And well then, who is this person you believe Chief Gant may have hoped to forge evidence?
Take that!
Chief Prosecutor John Sky, the defendant? I believe it's quite obvious in light of the circumstances. Emma Sky fell a victim into an unfortunate series of events. Who would want to help her more than her own sister Lana? As for Chief Camp, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit. Self-profit? What do you mean? After SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Sky was appointed Chief Prosecutor as prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job was you, Chief Gant. How would he profit from all this? He would be able to use the Chief Prosecutor as his puppet. Essentially, he would require unchecked authority over all investigations. You mean to tell me that despite the Chief's formidable years, he plays with puppets? He plays with puppets? Oh, wait. Sister Lana Sky and 14 minutes promoted to appointed as Chief Prosecutor and Controller. Righto, my boy. You have quite the imagination. Let me ask you something. What? Do you have any proof of this? That I control Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing? protect Lana. There's no way she testified against me. I'm afraid without any proof, amounts to nothing more than conjecture. Unless that is also what happened to that this incident. Which one would that be? Of course, I'm talking about the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. The chief prosecutor had been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her. Well, you'd better watch your tongue. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Just what do you mean? He means he's a dick. What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gannon is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, the Chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement. Order! I said order! That's right, you can't be serious! This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in your law enforcement agency. To accuse chief police of blackmail and murder. That's impossible! He just did it, it's not that impossible. Pretty sure he's quite able to. Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Edgeworth said in easier to understand language. Oh. Passing the buck. It's too late, Mr. Wright. There's no turning back for us now. So he's decided to go through with this. Oh, like you have a choice. You prove this, Mr. Wright? The chief high-ranking officer of the law is involved in this murder? Question. Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gannon is just a man. Question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell. Proceed. Right then. Let's see what Mr. Wright's car and I yesterday. Yeah, that. Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that to my card number. It's your number. What? How do you know that? The safe in Chief Gannon's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code. 7 digits? You don't mean 7 digits? 7. Yeah. It was, yeah. This emails the remaining ID card number on this list. Chief Gannon? Hey, Angie! He's angry! You enter the evidence room on the day of the crime. Order. You can't. What do you have to say? Nothing. The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulations. Now the man, Mr. Wright, will be punished to the maximum extent of the law. But right now, this court demands an explanation from you. The use of this ID card. You know what? I'm going to say he's the one who looks the least of all the people. So you admit it? You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime? I mean, it's really easy, in my opinion, for him to blow it off as I mean, it's really easy for this guy to just, say it one way. About it's unchief of police, whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom. That's not how I would have said it, but I mean, we were taking that stuff out of permission and blah blah blah. But nope. He's like, I have the right to go wherever I want. What's the difference? I can go anywhere I want. You dumbass. all you had to say was something like explain that people lost his card and that you had to help him get in there so you could use his thing. Yes, it wouldn't look at you with that, but at the same time, this makes you 10 times worse. Tell me, when you enter the room, were you alone? I always go to the bathroom alone, as to do with the evidence room. If the women wouldn't have happen to be with you that day, would he? Of course not. Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days. You hadn't seen him in days, Chief Gant? I'm afraid you just undone yourself. And that day, you had to have met with Detective Gant. What do you mean? To talk about exactly what I was saying that he had to say. He's like, but he didn't. Because he's a schmuck. Charles' purpose to turn him on. No, it isn't. Charles' purpose is to determine the truth. Now he's back to playing with his hair. The Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime. Then we need to determine what transpired during that meeting. In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you 3 evidence. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief on the day of the crime. Oh, that's Detective Goodman lost his ID on the day of the crime. Or to be more accurate, Jake Morris was killed. So Detective Goodman filled out the lost item report. He would have had to give that report to the Chief of Police. Yet you are in possession of the report, which means you can't be sure he filed it. He filed it. How do I know? Well, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day. He needed to? Yes, to transfer the evidence out. Oh! Detective Goodman took the evidence from the Chief Gant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room. I accompanied him. There's no... Well, maybe he needed adult supervision. I don't know. There's no way that the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room. Otherwise, hold on, let me guess what you're going to say. Oh, now he's freaking Joseph Joestar. Next, you're going to say, I, Chief of Police, murdered poor Goodman. How did you know? Wait, the Chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. You could have just lent him the ID card. Yes. No, what you mentioned, I might have done. Sorry, that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once. Yet you showed us your ID card earlier. You had really lent it to Detective Goodman. It would have been found on his body. Oh my god! His freak out is awesome. It just turns into freaking Electro or some shit. I'm not gonna lie, that was amazing. The murder was most likely a spur of the moment crime for no one in their right mind. Would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. It's a perfect place. No one's gonna. Everybody's gonna think of exactly what you said. Robocop. After the murder, one that contacted Lana and the prosecutor's office would like to dispose of the Detective Goodman's body. You're forgetting, Mr. Wright. victim's body was scurried in the prosecutor's office. It's part of the that you managed to live with them. I was in the police department the entire day, you know? Everyone's aware that Lana's stayed at the prosecutor's office over the ceremony. Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your school. Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer? Hey, you, take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so. You left all the evidence you need to prove you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time I thought it was a useless clue just taking up space. How could the chief have moved the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence. To move the victim's body, chief can't use this. And screwed! I want... It's screwed Edgeworth! Huh? Because it's a screwdriver? Huh? Huh? Get it? This is how he moved Detective Goodman's body. What's that? Screwdriver? But what does that have to do with this case? Mr. Edgeworth, back to the day of the crime. The screw job's on. But what does that have to do with this case? Really screwed it into Edgeworth on this one. Oh man, I'm a horrible person. I love how it looks from that thing. It almost looks like he's holding up a could it be look at like prosecutor's office. In case on the day of the that means I brought this back here for the ceremony ended that day. I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office, but you did because Chief Gann asked you to. You mean I had a dead body in the trunk? Yep. The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved in that car. You got screwed! Huh? Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Yes, unless of course you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to transport evidence from a closed case? There's only one implausible explanation: to transport the body to your accomplice, Ms. Lana Scott. Hold on. Let's come. On here. Is there no room for the defense's outrageous accusations? Get back to the photograph and start talking to the police office. This was not a photo of a body being stuffed in your trunk and taken away. It was exactly the opposite. It was a photo of the body being taken from the trunk. What the hell was she going to do with the body? This opens up a whole new can of worms, but I guess we'll discuss it later. Chief Gann, please say something. I believe your time's up. My time's up? Sorry, writer, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General. After this, we have to get going. We're going to make it in time for the early bird special. But the cross-examination isn't finished yet. Remember what I told you earlier? Police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now. That is not right to be casually revoked. There are certain risks to be considered. So you're going to just run away after all this? Run away? That would make me laugh, really. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you were saying, right? But if you have any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now. Well, you think I had Lana dispose of the body? How? What was the plan? What was the plan? Freaking for her to take it out of the trunk and put it. What's the end game? What's the end game, you schmuck? If so, then show your proof and get it over with. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Lady Gant is the current chief of police. This court cannot tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright, Your Honor, do you have any concrete proof? Now all the freaking mafia people are using it for shoes. Get Gus concrete? And we're in courtroom? Prove that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made this guy dispose of his body. Do I have any concrete proof? Showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. No, Your Honor, at present I have no conclusive. See, LG? In that case, this court is forced to apply you for allegations against the chief. What? It's a tip. Never gamble what you can't afford to lose, Blackhead. It seems that Lady Luck is on my side again today. Okay, LG, I'll leave the rest to you. I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to senior our nation's law enforcement agency. Lady Luck, maybe we should have a word with her. Sir Edgeworth, what do you mean? There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't yet had the honor of hearing her testimony. Lady who knows the truth. Another witness. In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony. But Chief Gant has invoked his right to refuse. There's still someone else, one more witness who can answer all the questions raised in this trial. Someone right in this very room. The judge! Mr. Edgeworth, who is this person? Why are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten? The defense is going to be calling witnesses today. Passing the buck, that's all this episode's about. Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist? We may not be willing to tell the truth, but we can't just stop now. Yes, Your Honor, the defense calls forth the professional witness, Angel Star. No, I don't think I can put up with her. Take that! The defendant? Is Lana Sky? She's in the underground parking lot at 5:15 p.m. on February 21st. Her task to dispose of the victim's body. How? At 5:15 p.m. on February 21st. Sorry, there's just someone would have seen her. Eventually, she'd have had to take the body around the corner. In accordance with someone's orders. Mr. Edgeworth's orders? Prosecution has no objections, Your Honor. Very well, the court will now take its final recess for the day. In a few minutes, we will reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony. This court is now in. Hold on! Chief Gant! I thought you were going to eat! This is a good Lana. Oh, good. This guy's going to make more veiled threats. Oh, this guy does. This guy drives me up a wall because he's a horrible, horrible villain. That's all he does is I'm going to do a veiled threat. He just threatens people but right in front of them. Right in front of everybody. I don't think you need to tell me this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claims, there will be terrible consequences. You just say that and everything. That's right. Your sister will be found guilty. Jesus Christ. Why don't you just... Oh... Jesus Christ. I'm so... I don't know whether this guy was written well for it to be a douchebag, or badly as someone who's trying to get off a murder charge. Because I'm not going to... Spoiler alert, it's him. Everything. You know what? I'll leave it for the end of this. Of course, you never support such outrageous claims anyway, right? That look when he first opens his eye. No, not that one. No, come on, you're gonna do it. That one. Yes. Just so. Schmuck. That's literally all I can say is schmuck. You. Schmuck. This court is now in recess. Oh, for God's sakes. Yeah. Been in lobby number 2. Looks like we managed to stay in the game. Yeah, thanks to your help, Andrew. Chief. He's something else, eh, pals? Detective Gumshoe. I'm not a detective. Yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry. I've already decided where to work now. At your office! I'm not a detective. Yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry. I've already decided where to work now. At your office! I mean, he'd fit. He'd fit with the Misfits. I mean, yeah. Plus, he's got some. I mean, he's not. He's been on the force, so he has some experience with investigations and stuff. He's not great at it, but he's got some. Okay, sure. My office, sure. I'll take the place of that top-knotted girl you used to work with. Okay. Did she even get paid? I think we just fed her. And freaking Phoenix, how often, like, I think he freaking blows through his, I don't know, I'm not even sure if he's ever been paid or accepted it. Phoenix, how often, like, I think he freaking, am I playing the part of a bum? I know what he turns into later, but maybe. Could he mean Maya? Thank you. She's finally mentioned the person who could have friggin' helped us fix this whole thing, right? Not sure who I've been with. Can't stop again. How's it always? He always gets the upper hand. It's not fair. He has a right to refuse to testify. So downright. Remember what the judge said. Chief, that is not a right to be. There are certain risks to be considered. Risks? What did he mean by that? It's simple. If the chief refuses to testify, proposition opposite also holds true. You mean he forfeits his right to say anything too? It's simple. Emma, are you okay? Yeah, when I came to, I was in the medical office. I've been listening to the trial from the gallery, so she heard everything that's been going on. Wait a minute. So you've actually been in the courtroom, and you never came. Emma, I'm sorry for what I said before. No, don't be. It was the truth. I know it's funny. You know, it's funny. I almost feel somewhat relieved. Relieved. Yeah. Now I finally know what really happened. I think all this time, my sister was being blackmailed by a terrible man, and she did it all just to protect me. Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her said she changed. Perhaps it was easier that way for her. What do you mean? What do you think I mean? It's follow Chief Gat's orders. She must have shut herself up deep inside, forced herself to do anything and everything that Chief told her to do. That must be why she became so cold. She just spent a lot of time in Alaska. It was all my fault. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall. Oh, jeez. Hey, don't go blaming yourself. Oh, see? Blame society. Oh man. Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with his forgery, but he can't fool my memory. I remember now. I knocked Mr. Marshall in that armor. He's not fooling anybody by you saying stuff like that. I see. Well, we better get back. It's time for the final act. Emma, why don't you wait? No, I'm going with you. I want to be there. I want Lana to tell. Lana tells the truth. Let's go, right? It's time to end this. No, I'm going with you. I want to be there. I want Lana to tell. It's time to end this. I'm going to end it here. I think I'm going to do a late stream tonight. Well, not immediately now. I think I'm going to do a late stream tonight. Well, not immediately now. As soon as the judge said, let's take another recess, I was like, oh no. I didn't think this would happen. I actually had hope that they'd be like, okay, we're going back into the courtroom. No, no, didn't happen like that. No. Okay, we're going back into the courtroom. We got the to be continued. All right. Like I said, I'm going to end it here. Hopefully, next time we finish this case. I wanted to do something tomorrow. You know, if I do a late stream tonight, I'm going to do what I was going to do tomorrow tonight. So if I do the late stream, otherwise we're finishing this son of a bitch tomorrow. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by. If you watched it this far in the video on demand, thank you so much. If you watch this on the YouTube, thank you. Now there's all that stuff at the bottom. Actually, same thing. You want to follow me for something, that's fine. Thank you. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll hope to see you in the next stream, whenever that's going to be. either later or tomorrow evening. And this is the case. Take care, everyone. This is the case that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some asshole started going, and the accused and wouldn't stop it. And I keep, I mean, goddamn clues and crap is that just ended up extending it up because this is the trial that doesn't end. Damn it. God, God, God damn it.